I'm very happy about this important launch of the first approved adaptation project with our implementing partner, UNESCO. This project will take a regional approach to reduce increasing climate risks related to glacier lake outburst floods, or GLOFCs.
The rapidly melting glaciers create countless lakes, which can trigger disastrous glacier lake outburst floods, so-called GLOFCs, which can harm the population and livestock on the mountain slopes and in the valleys. Oftentimes, they destroy the infrastructure and houses.
We'll work across 4 countries, that is Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. UNESCO's Kazakhstan office will execute the project, working closely with the 4 governments to ensure it addresses their national adaptation priorities while using efficient regional approaches that foster collaboration and effective use of resources to address this common problem.
Already back 13 years ago, the UN Environment Programme classified the GLOFS as the largest and most extensive glacier hazard with the highest potential for disaster and damage. But even before that, Central Asia has experienced disastrous effects. And in 1998, more than 100 people had died during an outburst flood in the Sakimardan Valley of Uzbekistan.
The project, with a duration of 5 years, will bring together latest scientific knowledge on high mountains from Central Asia and the University of Zurich in Switzerland. It aims at reducing vulnerabilities of populations in Central Asia from glacier lake outburst floods. The project has identified pilot sites in each participating country. Tepa and Psem were selected as pilot sites because they face the problems which many villages have in mountainous Central Asia. They are prone to natural disasters such as landslides and glacier lake outburst floods. The teams of scientists from Zurich University in Switzerland and the Uzbek Institute of Geology and Geophysics in Tashkent are approaching the school in Psem, where they will have a meeting with the local administration and villagers to discuss their situation.
My name is Nigina. Nice to meet you. I'm an English teacher. I've been working here for 2 years.
Максим Петров, старший научный сотрудник Центра глициальной геологии и руководитель этого проекта в Узбекистане.
I'm Alessandro Cicoira. I come from Italy. I'm a river engineer and I'm interested in the mass movement and natural hazards in high mountains.
There was time for ground verification as the scientists went to see the problematic areas in the vicinity before they met the representatives of Tepa village.
Если никакой осадки не будет, никакой снега не будет, как ледник будет стоять. Они тоже будут таиться. Постепенно будет марином, потом вообще исчезает ледник.
Например, 2 сая, половина отсюда питается, а половина стоит. Ну, осенью все равно маловато.
This year's mud flow was very strong. This is my husband's brother's house. When the first mud flow hit, the house was not damaged and remained intact. When the second mud flow came, it swept away the whole house. He was here himself. He came by car. He and his grandson were swept away by a mudslide and into someone's garden. His children were in the house, and we saved them by some miracle. This is how the mud flow left us in a deplorable state.
The project consists of 5 components with focus on early warning systems, disaster risk reduction, GLOFCs, knowledge management and exchange. Strong emphasis is given on local participation, gender balance and youth involvement. Scientists from Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan come together in Bad Ken in September of 2021 to discuss their research on mountains and GLOFs. Natalia Kim, the GLOFCA project officer from UNESCO Almaty, is presenting the implementation plan of the project and announces the regional meeting to be held in November 2021 in Tashkent.
First of all, I wanted to thank the UNESCO team and all the colleagues for bringing us together. And we finally made it, and we are here today and are happy to learn from each other, which is a key to successful implementation of the project through our joint efforts.
We also talked about international exchange. That could also be something that we could look to. So by having this as a standalone component, we really want to emphasize that capacity building cuts through all 4 other components of the project and cuts across the full 5 years. So it's something we really give particular focus to in this project.
We call it mentorship, basically, some sort of a mentorship program for young people where they could actually go to the site, learn from the experts, but also transmit the knowledge that they will obtain to the community. So we would really like to see this linkage between scientists, young people, and the community.
There are lively discussions among the 50 participants, and we see outstanding presentations from scientists and practitioners from all project partners. This shows the dynamics of lake change that are rapidly forming. Due to climate change, we have been experiencing the evolution of so-called short-term lakes that form within 1 to 1.5 years, and then they rapidly disappear.
There are several areas that actually go across countries. So glacial lakes may be up in one country, but the catchment drains into another country or maybe even in 2 countries.
This is our GLOFCA knowledge management platform. The idea, our mission, what is it, what we want to achieve? So we want to provide reliable, credible information and knowledge about glacial lake outburst floods, disaster risk reduction, and early warning systems in Central Asia to all stakeholders and the interested public. The content about capacity building, the analytical toolbox, the glacial lake mapping, and more information about activities and outputs.
This is only the beginning of the journey. We need to walk alongside throughout this journey to make sure that this project is a success for the countries. We do hope that this project will also raise awareness across the world. I am confident that this particular project will generate successful case studies to be shared worldwide and to give a new impetus, pave the way for stronger regional collaboration, international scientific solidarity to address climate-induced risk for the benefit of people